Well. Fancy meeting you guys here. By you guys, I mean this empty house. Yeah, just got home from work. I could really use a beer today, so just grab any old thing. Cheers, guys. Um, yeah, already a crazy start to the week. I I have a lot going on at work. Basically, I feel like I'm not getting I feel like I'm not getting a lot done, but I know in my head that I have so much to learn and so much to take in that it's tough. It's kind of spinning your wheels a bit at the beginning, but man, it is yeah. It's been a while since I've had to learn so much for a job. So anyway, I'm getting there. Uh, I remember that I mentioned, I think it was last Tuesday, that there was something really cool had happened or something that was coming along, and I would talk about it on Friday, and I didn't. So yeah, it's if you don't know do you know? Yeah, Victor, the guy who I brew with, he's in quite a few of my videos, and he's a Swedish guy who lives here in the city, and he is like one of those proper lambic sour beer nerds with like one of the crazy cellars that he's like collected all kinds of vintages and makes and models of lambics. I guess mostly Belgian, yeah, like the big ones like Cantillon and all that. And yeah, he is like a proper. He is in it. He knows a shit ton about lambic. He has, I think, one of the better sellers in this area for lambic. And anyway, so last Sunday, I guess he was going through his cellar and like rearranging stuff, and he said, "Oh, why don't you come on over and I've got some bottles that are really old that are hitting their peak. So why don't you just come over and we'll drink a few lambics?" And I really like sour beer, and it's kind of it's not hard to get a hold of here. Like it's relatively common. The more common ones are common. That didn't make any sense at all. But like it's not hard to get sour beer, but it's hard slash expensive to try different kinds of sour beer. So, like, you can get, Giardine Goose and regular Cantillon Goose and stuff like that relatively easily. But if you want to try, like, something else, it's relatively expensive slash hard to do. So, whenever he wants to bust into the cellar, I never say no, and I ended up showing up at his place, and yeah, he didn't tell me what the beers were, and it turned out that he had pulled up two of the I guess rarest and most sought after lambics in the world that he had in his cellar. One of them is Fontainen's Framboise, which was like a limited edition that they made in 2011, which I guess is the highest rated lambic in the world. And the other one is if you're like in really into tradable beer, it's called Blaubeer from Mikkeller. No, it's not from Mikkeller. No, it's Cantillon. It's made. There's a not not Mikkeller, but his brother Jeppe. They make. It's a blueberry lambic that they only make a really small amount of, and you can only buy it once a year in Copenhagen, and you have to stand in line at a certain beer shop, and they sell Blaubeer. So we had a bottle of that, and yeah, videotaped it. I thought that you guys would think it was cool. Victor talks a little bit about the beers because, to be honest, I didn't know anything about them. But yeah, so that's coming up. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but I thought it was a pretty cool experience. I mean, I don't drink rare beer all the time. That's most of the time I'm not really drinking like super rare stuff. That's only for like special occasions when, or like when somebody is looking to share that's cool. Other than that, I mean, I just drink pretty regular stuff. All right, I'll stop being a dick. Uh, Heady Topper. I finally cracked the can. I just started out like that to be a dick. Sorry. It's been sitting in there, and I have this tendency to oh shit, a cat just jumped up on the table. I have this tendency to like get beers that I consider like special and just like they'll sit because I can't even, maybe I should wait and share this, or I should just I should wait for a special occasion. Um, yeah, fuck that. So I decided I'd just crack it for now. Yeah, and yeah, share it with you guys. I've been drinking it out of the can. If I drink something like this, I usually drink half of it out of the can and then pour the rest in a glass. Because I know you're supposed to enjoy drink from the can, but uh, does anybody else think that drinking like IPAs and stuff out of a can, it kind of affects I mean, obviously there's no aroma to it. You can't smell the beer, but I also think that it kind of affects the hop taste, like the hoppiness. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Heady Topper smells good. Surprise, surprise. It's a really nice beer. It's. I swear to God, I've had it 3 times now, of varying ages. The first time I had it, my buddy, I was visiting Boston, and my buddy actually drove down from. Hell did he live at the time? Mystic, Connecticut, and drove up. I can't remember. Um, and I hadn't seen him since high school. Yeah, we're pretty good friends in high school, and then I mean he drove to see me in Boston when I was visiting, and because we were both beer nerds, we both became beer nerds after high school, so we chat sometimes online, and he showed up to my hotel, and my wife and his wife, they took off out into the city to do like cultural stuff, and he and we had just brought a bunch of beer, and he brought Heady Topper. He had gotten it. This was like 4 years ago. He'd gotten it from some friend of his, and it was the cans were like 2 months old, I think, and I remember not being like blown away, but thinking it was a really really nice beer. And then the second time I had it, a friend of mine got it in a beer trade in Copenhagen, like dead fresh, like I don't know, 5 days old or something. And he brought it when he was visiting, and we drank some. And I remember thinking that was like, whoa, this is crazy. This is so tropically fruity and nice and ultra hoppy. But no, this is the can that's in between. This is about 4 weeks old ish, and it's crazy because it tastes completely different than the last 2 times I've had it. It's malty. I get a lot of hops, but they're not like super fresh, like ultra vibrant hops. I get some like Simcoe, some dankness, and a little bit of pine, a little bit of fruit. but it's just it's a nice beer, but it's I don't know. I don't know if it just fades way too quickly or what, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe my palate is fatigued from gallons and gallons of shitty coffee. It's an inside reference if you're in the Brewers chat thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm actually just stopped in here to make this video and drink this beer because I am on my way downtown to have dinner with my wife and probably have a couple of beers with a friend because it's Tuesday. So why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I drink one of the world's rarest beers and then go have a few more beers on a Tuesday? Anyway, yeah. Had some saw some crap news this morning, so I'm just want to go see a friend. Anyway, not like crap news like personally, but I saw. Yeah. Anyway, that is personally. Now I'm getting into a good ramble here at the end. Yeah. So I am gonna upload this. I'm gonna finish this beer, upload this, and head out. I'm totally gonna get those reviews of those crazy lambic beers put together because I think that I think it's really cool, and I'll get them out I think sometime this week. They're basically edited together. They just need to be uploaded, pretty much. All right, cheers, you guys. I am trying to get caught up on videos. It's really actually really great talking to you guys in that chat because I feel really bad that I'm really behind in videos and comments and stuff. So yeah, all right, guys, see you later. Woo, Heady Topper! Oh, I'm gonna tag the shit out of this video with Heady Topper. I'm gonna get 1 million.